Hi guys, my name is Mrs. Kozlowski, and I am one of the coaching staff at Stroudsburg High School Color Guard as well as with the marching band. The first video that I am going to do for you is going to be flag basics, and you will learn the parts of a flag and some of the different angles that we use to help you to learn the different skills that we do. So let's get started. This is a 6-foot flagpole, and it's got a silk attached. So this is the actual pole. We call this the silk. Each flagpole has rubber caps. We call them end caps on either end, and there are actually weights inside of both ends, although you can't see them. They help to weight the flag so that when we do things like tossing, it does what we want it to do. There's a part here where the silk meets the flag, and on this flag it's velcroed on, and we call that part the tab. So here we have 6-foot flagpole, silk, tab over here, and 2 end caps. I realize that you do not have one of these at home to practice with, so if you get yourself a broomstick or any kind of pole that's between 5 and 6 feet in length, that'll work for you. This is a broomstick without the broom, and it's about 5 feet tall, and you can see that I've taped it on the top and also about a little less than halfway down, and that's, if we had a silk on this, that's probably right about where the silk would end. So for our purposes, for the virtual clinic, if you have anything between 5 and 6 feet in height or in length, that'll work just fine. I'm going to show you the work on the 6-foot flagpole so you can see what it will look like. So the first thing we're going to talk about is a position called right shoulder. And a lot of our things that we do start at right shoulder. And basically what you do is you take your right hand and put it up by the tab, right here, with your thumb facing up. If you stick out your thumb, it should face up. You're going to do the same thing at the very bottom of the pole, and your thumb is still going to face up like that. So your left or bottom hand is going to go right around your navel area, the middle of your abdomen, and the top hand will be up at the tab. Now notice how my upper arm is not parallel to the ground like this. We want it up at the tab, okay? You don't have to wrap your arm around the flagpole, but we don't want your elbow sticking out like that either. So nice and relaxed there. You're going to stand straight and tall. Your legs are going to be about hip width apart, like that, with your feet pointed slightly outwards. We call this a modified second position. So, stand straight and tall. The pole will actually be right in front of your nose, but for instructional purposes, I'll hold it a little bit to the side so you can hear clearly what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and get in that right shoulder position, just like this. This is what it looks like from the side. Notice my flagpole is pointed straight up and down. It's not leaning like this. It's not leaning like this. It's straight up and down. So again, to review, this is called right shoulder. From right shoulder, you're going to tilt the top of the flag about halfway between your neck and your elbow. This is called a present. Because we're doing it on our right side, it's a right present. So again, right shoulder, right present. Notice my bottom left hand did not move. It just rotated like that. So that's a right present. From right present, we're going to take the flagpole and drop it down like this to the middle of your stomach. Notice it's flat, and this is called a right flat. Both hands, both arms had to move this time from the right present to the right flat. And remember, keep it flat and level. From the right flat, we want to take it down almost to the ground like this. And that is called a right slam. So let's review. Right shoulder, right present, right slam, or right flat, I'm sorry, and right slam. We can do the same thing with the left hand on top. So we'll switch our hands out. Again, the left hand will be on top, thumb in an upward direction, thumb in an upward direction on the bottom here. So this is left shoulder to left present to left flat to left slam and back up again. So for your audition video, you're going to want to put it all together. So you'll start at left shoulder and we'll count, and every 4 counts you'll change position like this. So we'll start at right shoulder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Switch your hands and do the same thing on your left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to learn 2 more positions today. The first one is called a forward present. So we're going to start at right or left shoulder, and I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm again at right shoulder, everything's nice and straight, and all I do for forward present or front present is I twist my arm around my wrist until my arm is straight out, just like that. The bottom hand doesn't move, just the top, just like that, and that's a forward present. Let's do it on the left side. Same thing. Notice my body's not tilting forward or backwards. The only thing that's moving is the flagpole. Okay, back present is the same thing, only the flag will go back behind your head. So we'll start here at right shoulder. Now for this one, both arms will need to move. I'm going to take my bottom arm, my bottom hand, in this case it's my left hand, and just shoot it straight out in front of me, which will cause my right or upper arm here to go right on top of my head. So you want a nice level bottom arm, and this should be right on top of your head. You're not touching your head, just like that. Same thing with the left hand. Just straight out like that. Okay? So for your audition videotape, you'll just do this. You'll start at right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you get the idea. That is all we have for you today. So you can start practicing. Please remember, if you have any questions at all, you can email either one of us. Our emails are on the contact information that I sent you. Please remember to follow us on social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and we also have a YouTube page as well. So get out there and enjoy the beautiful weather today. Thanks.